Welcome to a TRE session. I'm on my back today, blindfold, and headphones. The music's in the description that I'm listening to. And I get right into it, and here I'll just point out that there we go, now my legs are starting a bit, and then they stop again. A lot is happening in my upper body this time, and I'll speak a bit to surrender because I see that not getting spoken about sometimes when we talk about trauma release or TRE specifically. So I'm noticing my shoulders right now. I'm surrendering at a pretty new level since a couple videos ago. My shoulders opened up quite a bit, and now I'm experiencing new kinds of movement when I put my attention there. So surrender can be approached in a general open-ended sense with this practice of TRE and of life, really. But here we're talking about surrender in terms of the body and healing from trauma. And in this sense, surrender has to do with experiencing sensation. There is no healing from actual trauma without experiencing sensation and unlocking, so to speak, sensation that wasn't there before. Even numbness is a sensation. If we're noticing numbness, we're noticing the lack of any content there, or a kind of bland content is a better way to say it. So in a Vipassana retreat, for example, where we're focused on sensation the whole time, if you tell the teacher, I'm not experiencing sensation, and they'll say, what are you experiencing? And you say, well, just sort of a blankness, and they will say, well, you're experiencing that blankness, aren't you? You're experiencing that blankness is there in a certain location. That blankness has a location. So if my belly is numb, blank, well, that's what you're experiencing. So you're able to put your attention there and notice what you're experiencing there. And there's a reason often that it's numb, but it's not really our business what it is, what that reason is. This body-based work is not about discovering motivations, hidden or otherwise. It's not about memories or anything like that. The beauty of TRE, which is a very pure form, perhaps you could say the purest form of trauma release, purest form of trauma healing. If you believe that trauma begins in the body and is primarily a body phenomenon, then TRE is in a sense the most pure form of trauma healing, because we're just surrendering completely to the body. And the body is playing out its process, and we don't really get much insight into what that is. And that's fine. The body's intelligence is operating here with TRE. These are involuntary tremors. And of course, if you're listening to this right now and you don't know what TRE is, please go to my link tree in the YouTube description. And I have a document at the top there that says, what is TRE? And I have a link to schedule a free intro session. And that's pretty necessary for a lot of people to have an intro session, or to have a session that has them activating the tremor mechanism in the body. Because if you lie down right now, chances are you're not going to do what I'm doing here, because I had to get that tremor mechanism activated through a session with a provider. I never would have been able to tune into this, even though I had tremors periodically through life. I wouldn't have been able to sit down and bring them on when I wanted to. So there's benefit in shaking of any kind, but to really dig down into trauma, that requires the body to do all of it, not the mind, not our volition. And just a reminder that I'm playing this video at about 3 to 4x speed, so you can slow down the video if you want to take a glance at what these tremors look like in real time. And there's 2 ways to apply our attention in TRE. One is a generalized surrender, and the body can move in whatever way it will, wherever it will, anywhere. Another way to apply our attention is specific locations. Oh, I'm noticing my chin going up and down, my neck tremoring a lot here. That's rare for me. That's a bit new. It's been a while since I've had anything like that, yeah. I'll just be with this for a moment. So what I'm doing here is a bit more advanced, but I'll tell you about it. I'm applying my attention into specific areas. So for me, it looks like right here, I'm applying a lot of attention into the upper part of my upper body. Most of this video, it's been a lot of shoulders, so I've been applying attention to the back of my upper back and shoulder area, kind of where the traps are, and in the deltoids. Those areas seem extra ready for something to happen. There's a change happening there, so I'm applying attention there. And when I do that, a lot of times my legs won't tremor because I'm taking attention away from there. Now, I've already done about 6 months of tremoring very regularly, sometimes for a long time. Sometimes too much, if I'm being honest. And I was very, very sensitive afterward. And it made relating with people and interacting sensitive and challenging. And yeah, definitely had some reactivity coming up. That's the trauma being released. And it would have been, in a lot of situations, it's wise to not go crazy like that, but to gradually approach this practice and use your instincts and your inner intelligence, which will develop with time. Here I am propping my legs up. I'm just in a post-session sort of integration, elongating because that feels good. And yeah, in the beginning, a general attention, just an open letting go. And you will notice when you put your attention in different places, and it'll happen naturally, you can bring the tremor there. And that doesn't mean that you are causing it. That's a common confusion. I had that confusion. I was gaslighting myself. I was doubting myself, like, I'm causing this. But it's like, I'm not sure if I am, though. You know, can't tell. So it's natural to have the doubts. And this is it for today. Wishing you all really well in your practice. Let me know if you have any questions.